Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm at my locals with Aaron, the winner of today's box tournament, playing a very original, cool deck. I'm sure you guys like to see. What deck is it?
PK Hero. Sort of like a play on the Phantom Knight engine with heroes.
Let's see.
Okay, so 3 Shadow Mist. This is actually the only hero I run. It has no search targets when it's sent to graveyard. But you run this to turbo out Darklaw as fast as possible. When you special it searches a mask change. So it just turbos out Darklaw. The Phantom Knight engine. 3 Cloak, 3 Gloves, and 3 Boots. It's kind of like what makes the deck work. They're really floaty, and they can make a lot of plays. The objective of this deck is to make as many Leviers as possible. Like your end board, you want to be like double Levier Darklaw with like some traps. And I wanted to play this engine with the Darklaw because Darklaw with wings behind it is ridiculous against like PK Fire back when that was like one of the biggest decks, because they couldn't get over a 2900 Darklaw that can't be killed. And like there's a lot of cool things it can do, like make 3k break swords, and Cloak can give Darklaw 800 attack to make him 32, and he can get over like Dark Destroyer that way, and Dark Destroyer won't go off because he's banished, so it's pretty cool. A rather subpar card in like real Yu-Gi-Oh, but in this deck it works, is 3 Marauding Captain. He just like starts off your plays with the rank 3 engine. You can special a PK off of him and just go into Leviers and stuff. But he's also a way to special summon the Shadow Mist and turbo out Darklaw. So he has his uses. Also, if you have this and Darklaw on the field, they can't run over the Darklaw first because they have to run him over, and sometimes it can like, if they think they can kill the Darklaw, sometimes this just ruins their plays. 1 Kagamucha Knight. It just like extends your rank 3 plays, and it's like the 10th PK with the consistency cards. Like it works with Allure and Transmodify. Just the 10th PK pretty much. And then the Terror Top engine. This deck is pretty much rank 3 spam, and this card can like set up your Levier looping really fast. That's it for monsters. Spells, 3 Mass Change second. It can make Darklaw with any of the dark monsters, and 1 Mass Change because it's like the 3 bad cards, 1 good card ratio. The Mass Change is terrible because its only target is the Shadow Mist. But when you're specialing Shadow Mist, this is the better card to search 80% of the time because it means you won't lose a card in your hand. So I still play it because without it, you can be put in really bad situations. 3 Transmodify. This is the consistency card that makes this deck work. It's really convenient that the PKs are level 3 Dark Warriors because you can tribute them off with this to special Shadow Mist. Turbo out Darklaw as fast as possible, and you didn't really lose anything because the PK is just going to activate in graveyard. It's just a really easy way to make Darklaw. 2 Allure. Darks in the deck. It helps you get to the hands you need, but also it can banish the Shadow Mist, which is another way to get Darklaw because you can make Levier there's a copious amount of ways to make Levier in this deck, and you can just make Levier special the Shadow Mist and make Darklaw. Double Twin Twister. I don't play 3 because it's a combo deck, and if I see too many of this when I'm going first, I could just lose. 1 Gold Sark, another relatively subpar card, but it works in this deck for the Levier and the Shadow Mist. And then Rhoda Foolish. The traps, 3 Fogblade. Pretty self-explanatory. 2 Wings. This is my favorite in the deck because you can just put it on a Darklaw, and the Darklaw can avoid things like Raigeki. It becomes 29, so it can actually get over a lot of things. Pretty much if you play this against PK Fire, Beatrice has 28 defense, and their Pilgrim has 28 attack, and your Darklaw is 2900, so it literally gets over like everything in their deck except for like a 3k break sword. It just ruins a lot of their plays. And the 1 Warning. Extra deck, 2 Darklaw, main play of the deck. 1 Dion. I was running this because Marauding Captain, but also if they give you like Flying Sea and you can't make plays, you can Mass Change second it off and make Dion. This is the main rank 3 of the deck, 3 Levier. You definitely need to play 3 of this card. You can make 3 in 1 turn relatively easy if your hand was decent. And you just want to like put 2 of these on the board with a Darklaw, and your field's pretty much good. 2 Break Sword. You run a lot of PKs. This card is just really good. And the 2 rank 4s to go with him are Key Beetle and Rebellion Dragon.
Hello?
1 Dante. He's just a good rank 3. And what's cool is if they just play you and they don't know what you're playing and they Cherry Blossom you, like they'll hit the Dante more than likely, and it doesn't really hurt because you just run 1. It doesn't really matter. Giga Brilliant, Engineer, Grand Pulse,
Oh, alright.
Just more rank 3 toolbox, and 1 F0 because you can make it really, really easy with Leviers and stuff.
Alright, thanks.
And how do you feel about this deck's matchups against things like Kozmos, things like other BA, Monarch, things like
I
that?
built it a month ago when like the format was mostly PK Fire, and it was extremely good. Like it rarely lost to PK Fire. Like they would have to open perfect to kill them. It's really good against Monarchs because a Dark Law can just stop all of their plays. Against Cosmo, it can be good if Dark Law sticks. Like you go first, Dark Law sticks, but its worst matchup is honestly Cosmo. And which is unfortunate because that's the best deck in my opinion right now.
Alright, well, I appreciate the deck profile. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up, leave some feedback in the comments, subscribe for more review, and also, if you guys want to see a very creative channel that's got some other quality duels and deck profiles, tell us about that.
I have a channel with my friend Mason called Top Tier Gaming. We upload videos, pretty much deck profiles, discussions, duels, pretty much anything you guys would want to see.
Yeah, so if you want to see more creative stuff like this, I'll have a link to the channel in the description, and it'll also be a card in the video, so check it out too. And thanks again for the profile.